All right, good morning. September 27th, about 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm out here in my garage doing some audio testing of my ammo can speaker, Phantom, way over there. And if you hear that static in the background, that's not your speakers, it's my speaker. What I'm doing is I'm injecting some old school pink noise from YouTube and using an app on my phone to see how balanced the tone is on the speaker. Let's walk over here and I'll show you what is going on. Now this is nothing scientific. This is not an audio lab. This is not a recording studio, just some do-it-yourself redneck testing. But as long as you're consistent, you can really make your speaker sound great. You can find the hot spots, see how flat the tone is, and everything else. And so let me show you what I got going on and the results of my work. See how flat that is right there? That red line is a peak hold type deal. See how flat it is? And down here is called a waterfall. And what that does is it shows you where the hot spots are. See how it's hot right down here? That's okay. This is a this is a boombox. It's got big bass speakers, subwoofers, and a front firing bass port. So I'm good with it being a little bit hot. I have no added bass, treble, mid-range, no tone. Everything is flat on tone. Running it through this equalizer right here, which is the 31 band, and I'll just bypass it. Show you. See how nice and flat it is? You hear me talking right here? You can see those little marks right there? That's actually me talking. 1, 2, 3. See? Now watch this. I'll cut a couple of frequencies here and I'll show you what it looks like when it gets hot. So let's do 800 and 100 hertz on both speakers. And turn it on. That right there? Got hot. Turned off. Let's go a little bit higher up. 4,000 and 5,000 hertz. See there? Alright, so let's turn this off and I'll talk a little bit and watch what happens. See? Hear me talking? 1, 2, 3. Pretty cool little app. Shows me what's going on with these speakers. And your whole goal is, see that red line right there, is to get it flat. That way you don't have any weird frequencies being produced when you play music. Hotspots. My biggest challenge, well, there's two big challenges on building these, is number one, getting the bass out, and number two, getting a good crossover. So in order to get that nice flat signal, or whatever, waveform, resistors and capacitors. You know, I've got tons of them up here in my workbench, shop stock, that I use to get a nice tonal balance on all my builds. And this is the result right here. This is called Phantom. This is my most powerful build. 300 watts per channel on this dog. It is an extremely loud, but yet heavy ammo can Bluetooth speaker. Lots of power, lots of bass. So you can also use this app to find any rattles in there. I've used that for on the bass. I use a bass test tone, like a sweep type function, and you actually see the rattle, what's going on in the waveform right there. So it's a very, very useful tool. Again, nothing scientific, but works pretty damn good. Let's turn it back up. Watch this. Nice and flat. Nice and flat. And that's how you get a very good sounding speaker using stuff that is free, basically. Instead of spending thousands of dollars on audio test equipment, this will get you in the ballpark. Now, the right way to do it is to be in a recording studio or a sound lab with, in a noise-free environment type deal. Out here in the garage is not ideal, but as long as you're consistent and you know what you're looking at, you can really make your speakers sound really, really flat and nice. So I hope this helps you in your builds, or maybe it shows you what not to do. I don't know, but this is what I've been doing, and it's working. My ears like it. And when you're older, you lose your hearing, you lose all kinds of ability to hear correctly. Using test equipment really helps. All right, have a great Monday, and if you have any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.